I'm jumping on today because yesterday I found myself noticing that I was overthinking and that I was anticipating a situation that has not even occurred. That is, I'm not even sure that will occur. But I was getting in my head and getting worked up and getting lost in the inner dialogue of my own inner voice, which is just our neural networks and programs running on autopilot without us, and we just sit in and observe from time to time. And I think that's a life hack within itself, is that when we find out that we are the awareness that is behind the thoughts, observing the process taking place, that lets you know that you are not your thoughts and that you are above your thoughts. And so if you are above your thoughts, that means that you can't be controlled by them, and that you do have an option, or you do have a choice whether you obey them or not, or you have a choice in the matter on what it is that you think. And so I believe that that's the key. And a lot of things that we turn into a formula really is just the training wheels, or what the Bible calls a tutor and guardian, that get us to the awareness of who we really are, which is Christ. And once we find that out, then we can do away with the training wheels, so to speak, and go on into deeper depths and levels of who we really are innately, which is divinity, which is Christ. And so that's just a prelude. That's not kind of what I want to talk about, but it's very important and integral. And so I say all that to say is that I found myself getting lost in my thoughts. And then when I became aware and I caught myself, I was like, oh, I'm doing it again. You know how like people say, self-fulfilling prophecy, like they'll just say like, oh, nothing ever works out for me, or I just got bad luck, or I already know I'm not gonna have no money by the time I get paid, or after I get paid next week. And it actually becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, not because just how the way things are. It's because we created it to be that way based on the way that things were in the past, which we created. And so we take that feedback or that data, and then we process it, because the brain is all about patterns and recognition and comfort. And so it doesn't like growth. And so it likes to loop the same things over and over when it sees a pattern that it recognizes. So it knows, okay, you work, get paid Friday. I know that my money is going to be gone before I even get it, but after I get it, I anticipate being broke. And so it's going to create that, and that's a loop, and that's a program, and it's going to loop that. And so I found myself doing that. And in the process of that, once I caught myself, I was like, whoa, in this moment, am I being a observer, or am I being a creator?